danno da un punto di vista sia normativo sia legislativo che dal punto di vista del mercato, l'evoluzione, anzi il punto della situazione. Io farei parlare prima Matt, che è più tecnico, lui è proprio quello che può dare il quadro europeo della situazione del mercato digitale in Europa. Vai, grazie. Lui è da Londra, inglese,
I will speak slowly.
Parla molto lentamente perché bisogna chi capisce può tradurre facilmente.
Firstly, just thanks for inviting me today, and I'm sorry for my lack of Italian, but I will speak slowly and hopefully you can understand me, or my wonderful translator will be able to translate for you. Yeah, I'm here today to sort of speak on behalf of WIN, the Worldwide Independent Network. We are the umbrella organisation that represents the global independent sector. If you're, say, a music company that's a member of PMI in Italy, then you will be represented through these, you'll be represented under the WIN banner there. Yeah, I think it's definitely important to talk about protecting copyright in the digital era. That's certainly what I've come here today to speak about. There have been movements that are calling for a more relaxed approach to copyright, more access to content on services such as YouTube. Yeah. To start, of course. Of course. Did you get that? Yeah.
Questa è la scena indipendente, la produzione.
I think it's important to discuss protecting copyright in the digital era. Copyright, you know, the music industry has based itself on copyright. Copyright has been the lifeblood of the industry, and it is these rights that have allowed the industry to earn a living from its creation, both the creators and the partners of those creators. There have been certain calls for a more relaxed approach to copyright, and I think that there is absolutely no need to overhaul these rights. I think copyright must be protected at all costs to allow creators to benefit from their works and to earn a living. I'm just going to use an example that came out in the UK maybe 2 or 3 months ago, that certain artists in the UK who had quite a bit of success, they'd had a top 10 album, and 3 members of the band were still working at burger joints and bars because they couldn't earn enough money to live off what they were doing creatively. And I think that is somewhere where the state of the industry is at right now, is that not enough revenue is flowing back to the producers and the artists, and that's something that we really need to address, and that starts with protecting copyright at the European Union level. I hope you understand. Sorry. There have been calls for a digital single market throughout the European Union, which will allow users of content to access works throughout the Union, no matter what member state they're in. The independent sector certainly welcomes this idea, and you know, I think it would benefit the independent sector so long as these market imbalances throughout Europe are resolved. I think the music industry today, from what I've heard from everyone else, it seems that we've got lots and lots of small creative businesses, artists, producers, record labels, publishers, and they're all sitting on the bottom of this music industry pile. And then there's a gap. And then at the top, there are these huge tech giants, the 3 major labels, and they're all doing business with each other at the top, and there's this huge gap. And then where do these small, medium enterprises fit into that? And I would call on the European Commission to certainly address the relationship between these big tech giants and the smaller, medium-sized record producers and artists. I think fairness needs to be addressed in the music industry if smaller, independent music producers are going to be recognised and are going to stand a chance of making a living and being successful.